Hi guys, this is Sourdough Kathy here, and today I thought I'd take you out for a quick little tour. This was the garden that we planted the carrots in, and as you can see, almost all the carrots came up this time. I am just amazed. Now, it takes carrots a long time, and since they went in late because of the weather, we're going to be right on the cusp of being able to get them. I do have a couple cabbages back there doing fine. The weather here has been very, very cool this summer. So the peppers, they're not growing as I would like them to grow. The parsley's doing fine. Our dill is doing fine. As you can see, I have some dill in some pots along with some flowers. The same thing here. The winds have been blowing quite a bit too, knocking things over, which I need to put up. But like I said, the parsley is really doing nicely. All right, I'm going to take you in the back now. Here's a quick look at the flowers, my potted flowers, but even they are very, very slow. These were my 4 o'clocks that I put in myself, and they have been taking weeks to get going because of the cold weather. And if it's not cold, the wind is blowing, and if the wind isn't blowing, it's raining. So it's like today is the first nice day we've gotten here, probably in about 5 days. So I'm going to take you down here. Now last year at this time, I was already pulling off red tomatoes. This year there are green tomatoes, as you can see on here. And there's quite a few of them, but nothing is turning red because there is not enough heat. You can see they're beautiful plants. The plants are great, but the tomatoes are just taking longer than they should be taking. I mean, it takes 42 days from the time that they begin to show up on the plant. And I mean, it's been 42 days. Here I have some of those potatoes that were in a bowl. If you remember, if you saw my video, they were all sitting in a bowl, sitting in water, getting roots, just skins. And this is what they look like right now. They really look good and healthy. They're in small containers, so I don't know just how big of a potato I'm going to get. I'm going to move you on now to the cabbages. So here are the cabbages, and they are doing awesomely. Cabbages, of course, don't mind the cold. They like it better when it's cold, and they are doing just fine. These are the large cabbages here. Sorry, you may not be able to see me here, and in the middle are the smaller cabbages. So these should be done much sooner. Right there's a small cabbage too. So they'll be done much sooner than these outer ones on the outer edges. Now over here, the zucchini has taken quite a while to get going, but they are looking very nice right now. One actually got its first flower on it. The chives there are not doing really well, and chives usually grow like weeds. I don't understand it. And my lemon cucumbers have really taken a long time to kick off here. Once again, even though they're supposed to be cold tolerant, they're not doing as well as I would like them to do. So over here we have my blueberries, which are doing really well. If you can see them back there, and down here, and over here, they all look good. Now, over here, we get a lot more sun. So the peppers look a lot healthier, and they are finally getting a few flowers on them. I think you can see that. And it's funny because some bok choy shot up in here along with my acorn squashes. But the acorn squashes look like they're okay, except that they're even running slow, and they're in the sun. It's kind of frustrating. Let me take you on over here to the onions though. These onions are just awesome. They're doing great. I mean, I think it takes a lot to kill onions. I think maybe if it was too much heat, but they're already getting some nice sizes on some of them, considering, you know, they've been in here. I think I put them in late April and covered them with plastic or something, I think it wasn't plastic, it was the felt, just to protect them a little bit from the winds and whatnot. Now, these are the peas that I was concerned about not growing, but they're taking off like crazy. They're doing really well, real nice. And I did have a couple of extra onions, which I threw in this pot. They seem to be doing okay. And the potatoes are doing fine. Now, this front row of potatoes, I believe, are some of the same ones that were in the bowl. These in here were pieces that I cut off of potatoes. All these in here. Then we have our chitted potatoes, which are just the chits alone. And they are right in here. And I found today that there was a potato on top. I had to cover it up. I got to get myself some more dirt. And this is the other chit, just the chit. And I can see they're starting to turn yellow already. And we don't know how much longer. I planted them in March, just the chit alone. And I only moved them one time. And that's into the buckets that they're in now. So we'll see how they go. Now I'm seeing already on some of these, I'm already getting flowers. So I don't know why I'm getting flowers so soon, but who knows? Maybe we'll get some early potatoes here because it's been so cool. And then the last thing is some bok choy down at the end here. I just cut one down, and you'll see that one. And then all of these in here, they're kind of tight, but they're doing fine. Got a little bit of raggy here. I think it's just dry. Yeah, it's really dry over there for some reason. I'll have to take care of that. But that's all there is, folks. I don't have as much as I normally would have had, but because of the weather and not knowing and not having my planters ready, it was really frustrating for me, along with being sick so much. So I just hope that you can see what's going on in Alaska. Things up in the sky are happening in Alaska too. So it's making changes for the weather a lot. I love you all. I hope that you'll continue to watch as the summer goes by, we're on the going downhill now. We're losing time now. We gained all our time up to June 20th, and now we are losing our time. And so I hope you'll give me a like, a check, a subscribe, and all that good stuff. Love you guys. Bye-bye.